Made myself a little garden to grow myself my only friends. Got myself a brand new starting. Oh no, I screw it up again. Guess I'm staying up all night. In my mind, but out upside. I'm to blame for this. I hide away until the day is true. I will pay for this. Won't find a way to push the blame on you. I won't run from this. Hide away until the day is true. Can't believe my eye this morning. I found a plot of reasons that yesterday was so adoring. My God, so easy to offend. I would rather fly than fight. Close my eyes and hang on tight. I'm not to blame for this. I hide away until the day is through. I will run from this. I'll find a way to push the blame on you. I'll be right tomorrow. Hide away until the day is through. It's so simple. It's as easy as it can be. Make a monster. Lock it up, throw away the key. In the backyard, buried even beneath the tree, there's a monster taking roots in the property. In the garden, where the weeds are now growing free. In the garden, where my friend plot to bury me. This is jungle.
Hello there, people.
It's as far as the eye can see. Overgrown now. It's no longer
Move the mic here.
fantasy, but it's too late. By the time that I realize I can see now, 'cause the dust is up to my eyes.
Wait, which one is it? This one, I think. Ah, yes. Yep, it is this one. I just noticed something. It's not like. I mean, it is kind of the issue. It's the issue with the model that I had before. It had like very simple mouth tracking. Now the reason why I'm so late is because I was setting up like lip sync, but it doesn't work for some reason. And then I realized my camera is not the issue. It's the it's the mouth movement is the issue. So yeah, I pretty much fixed my. By the way, this is a temporary model. It's lagging behind a little bit. No. Yeah, it's lagging behind a little bit. I don't know, no saturation on it. I wish I could have like a better ring, like actual light glass on my face, or maybe like a new webcam. Maybe no new webcam wouldn't work. It's the lighting issue. I need to get like a new like light. Anyway, today we are gonna watch Jerma. And yes, I was the one in the meat grinder, and I didn't get instant kill. So yeah, Jerma was right. You don't die from a meat grinder. Anyway, I don't know how this tracking is gonna work, but I'll try my best to move my mouse so it can like detect. Because I just noticed that when I talk, I don't really move my mouth, my cheeks, my anything. I kind of just talk. Anyway, I'll be yapping. Let's watch Jerma.
Let's see. 18, 27, 35. Dealer bust. Looks like you all win again. Yeehaw!
When are we going to get there? I'm so tired of riding in this car.
This is a classic, by the way.
Oh, quit complaining.
This
we'll be there
is
soon
a
enough.
classic.
Blackjack, slots, roulette, craps, and poker. Which game should I play first? Well, I'm heading right to the poker table. That's where I'll make my riches. I don't know how to play poker, so I'm not going to be doing that. All I know about poker is you wear sunglasses and just like, you're like the guy sleeping in the back of class. That's how you be a good poker player, is just emulate every college student that's sitting in the back.
That's so true.
Mr. 23DCC345FG. How about Mr. Space?
I put this on my sleeve. I put this on like I want to sleep too.
Mr.
L.
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 I have $1,000. Okay. It's just $250 spin.
I actually play like a gambling game on Steam. I play solo though because no one wanna play it with me.
That's it? Give me another 7. Alright, I'm out. Give me out. I'm out.
I should full screen this because
I didn't want to play again. I wanted to know. No, I wanted to get out. I wanted to leave. I didn't get out. No, stop putting money into the machine and leave. Oops, all berries. Go on, another orange. That's fucking nothing. Stop, Jeremy. This is my college money. There it is. All right, that's got to be something big. 600. All right, get me off. I want to bet.
I actually learned how to play poker. No, not poker. Blackjack
20.
from this stream.
Stay.
Well, from this clip actually, from this edit.
13, 20. It's a push. Get the fuck out of here. No, I'm staying on a 20. Why would I'm not gonna hit on. I don't care.
I don't care.
That's 20. Just case stay on 20. Why would you? I'm not hitting. Why would I hit with a no? What are you, crazy? You stand here too. I've come to the realization the chat does not understand blackjack. People don't know how to play this game. But don't worry. This is actually how you play blackjack, and you'll get corrected if you ever play. This is basic strategy blackjack. That's what it's called. And if the dealer has a 4-5 or a 6, I'm talking to Zoomers. Sorry. There's like probably 20 Zoomers in this chat. Maybe. The rest of you are fucking doctors and shit. You should know what I'm talking about. 250. Let's go. Big one. It's horrible. But alright. Should I split the 2s against the 10? What do you think? Split 2s against the 10? That would be the worst thing ever. Okay, we're gonna hit. Give me 18. Alright, stay on. I have to. I should have hit on that one. Okay, that I don't know what happened. 20 fucking 1. Give me a break. 13 against 5.
He's so unlucky.
Don't do anything. If you have a 12 or over, don't do anything.
I was lagging a little bit.
Again, people don't get this. People don't understand. If the dealer's showing a 5 or a 6, especially a 6, if you have a 12 or more, do not do anything. Stand. Don't hit. Don't be like, well, I'm gonna hit, and then you bust and you lose.
He's just really want to play
Yeah, do
the
it.
gambling game.
All right, so where's the ATM? Why did I hit against a 10? Yeah, that's a joke. Okay, that's a funny joke. Jerma, we've been here for 10 minutes, and you know we have like the hotel booked for 4 days, right? Yeah, I'll just take a walk. I'll just take a walk every day. Not Mr. L. Mr. L is Mr. Loss. He's more like
Mr. Loss.
No.
Mr. Green.
More like it.
Yeah, Mr.
That's
Green
me.
is more like it.
All right,
Yeah.
always 00. 100. No.
I don't like this
$20 on
roulette
00.
thing.
And then we're gonna do.
If you ask me to play like a game of card,
We're gonna
I would do
can
it.
like
I
corner
play
bets in this?
poker. I'll play
You kind
blackjack.
of go right. Okay. And then
But if
13,
you ask me to
14,
play
16,
roulette, just get out my face.
$100 on the line. Let's go. Is that 4? 4 black? I didn't win. All right. If
I
you did
forgot he
this
did
casino,
this.
It would be like, sir, stop. What? I just want to make sure I win. Mr. Green, are you
Could it
finished
just-
betting?
Could have just placed it on the red,
Yep.
all red or all
I'm
black.
ready. Spin that wheel.
But you probably wouldn't gain much from that, right?
Did I? What? Okay. I was gonna say no way. You lost $20.
$20 is a lot, actually.
Give me that all back. Thank you.
That's like a whole day worth of like
Mr.
food.
Green knows how to play roulette. $40 on half the numbers. And there's a 50-50 chance for you to make it back. Don't ever doubt Mr. Green.
What's wrong with this
And
subtitle?
then I do a full cigar in one drag. How's your luck been, Mr. Green? Mine's been awful. Mind if I hang out with you for a while?
Get out of here, you fucking loser.
Oh yeah, for those
Well, that's
who
okay. I think I'll just try someone
never
else.
smoked before, smoking a
Copy
cigar
Green's
like one
strategy,
drag
not
is
on-
just
Not on my watch.
you're gonna get in trouble.
There we go.
That's all I can say.
Go like this. Skip every number. Every other number.
See, right now there's like a group of like maybe 10 people have congregated behind me, and like, I mean, they might be taking pictures of me and shit. Like this guy's a fucking psycho. You know what I mean?
Psycho.
All right.
And the smoke comes out of my ears. Mr. Green, you've won $640.
Thank you.
I'm such a klutz. I sprained my ankle. I hate to ask, but Mr. Green, would you please take me to the emergency room? Who is that? Why? Why me? Alright, can you imagine if I'm like a big high roller and I got a big crowd around me? Like, wow, Mr. Green, that's another $100. Whoa! All right, and like you push through this crowd.
Yeah, just
Mr.
imagine
Green,
that.
Mr. Green,
What is it? Yeah, what do you need?
can you take me to the ER?
Can you... how many people did you push through? And I'll tell you, you got gumption. You got gumption.
Oh, I
never
can't
done
see
that
the
before.
subtitle
Come on,
because
let's
the
go.
screen and the background is green.
Yeah,
Ah,
I gotta
I see.
Hit. Oh, I gotta hit again. Okay, now you stay. He's gonna flip over a 10. It don't matter. I lose anyways. Oh, yeah. Mr. Green, you're so kind. Accept this gift. I won at the slot machine. Give me $1,000? Let's go. Just
What
spend
kind
your
of casino is this? Just give like people
Blackjack.
$1,000.
There it is. Blackjack. Remember, we're spending her money right now. Blackjack again. 13 versus Jack. That sucks. I'm probably gonna lose. Oh, that's even more annoying. That's even more annoying. That I probably have to take another card, but I can't. I can't after 3. I have to. If you got 3 small cards like that, what the fuck, man? Like eventually, I'm gonna get a monster card.
How's your luck been, Mr. Green? Mine's been awful. Mind if I hang out with you?
Yeah, sure, BF Bugleberry. You can sit right here.
Kinda
Go
does look
away.
like Booger Berry.
Ah,
Yeah, Booger
versus
Berry.
10, that's
Is that
so
how you pronounce
stupid.
it?
This is dumb.
I'm
Like,
ESL,
this
so I
would be
have
like
no
a
idea.
gasp at the table if I double down right here.
Also, you see my voice fit into this model? It sounds like I smoked
Jesus
like
Christ.
2 packs of cigarettes in one day.
What?
Which is only one for partially true.
See you later.
Felt a bump when the loser walked past.
Loser.
Check your pocket. Everything was okay.
Hey, that's
Why
my
is he
favorite
a
track
loser?
from Tim Impala.
Mr. Green, your luck didn't rub off. I won $15,000 on that slot machine. I can't forget my lucky charm. I want you to have this $5,000.
5,000?
Holy shit.
Easy money.
You have to hit again. Here we go. That's how you get it done at the table. Alright, get up. Let's go. Out. What do I got? I got fucking 8,500 bucks. Out. I'm so sorry to ask you for a favor, but I desperately need some cash. Would you like to buy this diamond? I guarantee it is worth quite a bit. It's been appraised for $5,000. How much will you give me for it? Alright, I'll make him an offer. 5,000, you say, huh? I'll give you $10 to get the fuck away from me and stop talking to me and my friends.
He's so mean.
How about 4,000? $10. Maybe you give me a little more. How about 3,600? $10. How about 3,200? 10 fucking dollars. Can you give me a little more? How about 2,800? $10. Can you get us a little more than that? How about 2,500? You're going to only get 10 fucking dollars. Ah, what a pity. Oh shit. Which casino should we visit? Whoa, the 2020. We have to go to the 2020. It's the current year. Oh no, there's a higher minimum, there's a higher max.
I think it kind of feels like together that he played this.
Oh no.
He played this during COVID,
5,
right?
10, 15, 20, 25, $100.
And like you
for a
can't go
spin.
outside, so he just played the virtual version of it
Come
because he
on.
live in Vegas.
Oh!
It makes sense if you think about it.
One more, that's it, I'm done.
Man, I should try to do some
Okay,
ASMR
yeah,
with this
I'm fine.
model.
Everything's fine. Now I'm still... Bar. Oh shit, what was that? Alright, let's play craps. I know very little about. Alright, I'm gonna do $1,000 crap. Here we go. I'm gonna fucking destroy this. If I remember how craps works, the whole thing with craps is you don't want to roll a 7. I'm gonna put $1,000 on the pass line. And these are bets that if this shows up, if you get double 6s, right? Then you just get this payout. Pass is the best out. Yeah, I know. And these are sucker bets. This is 30 to 1 for Snake Eyes. Yeah, okay, I want it. $500 saying you're gonna fucking be hitting 4s all day. If a 6 shows before a 7, you win. Right. Okay, good. I'm gonna fucking throw a 4 right now. 9. Nobody wins. He's gonna. Come on. Let's see a 4. Stay. Oh! The sucker bet. I was gonna put $100 on that.
Mr. Green, how's your luck been? Oh, mine's been awful. I blew the $17,000 I won. Can I hang out with you again? Sure. Thank you. I hope I can pick up some more pointers from you. I blew it all.
Go ahead, sit down. Don't hit a 7. No 7s. No 7s. No 7s.
Oh, Mr. Green, you'll never believe it. Your luck rubbed off on me again. I won another $15,000 on a slot machine.
Yeah, I should close out of
Get
that
you
because
again. I
I'm
gotta give you
always
$5,000 again.
lacking.
It's $10,000 in 2 days.
Oh,
Hey,
what
thanks
happened
for
to
the
the screen?
$5,000, and guess what? Now I'm back up where before I even walked in the fucking door. 1920,
I don't
22,
commentate
23.
much. You die.
Oh, fuck. It was right there. 19, 20, 22, 23. If I don't hit, I'm out. Back to the slot.
Oh, he's gonna get PS.
Oh, come on. Right. It lands on the one right next to it. Oh, fuck.
He's gonna get impaled by the alien,
Shit.
if I remember correctly.
Come on, Mr. Green. Mr. Green. Mr. Green, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm doing fine. Let it roll again. And listen, don't ask me how I'm doing after this. Just leave me alone. And another drink. If I could get one, it'd be really good.
Mr. Green,
Yep.
that's a 3.
Yeah, yes, I can read. I love this guy. There's a guy I watch. He's a live streamer. He's really, really lucky. It has to hit it at some point because this guy just makes noises on the internet, and he's amassed a fortune. So I mean, like, you got to be the luckiest person in the fucking world.
Master
Mr. Green
version.
knows all.
I think there's a reference to the
A fortune.
early video. Every slaughter man
That's
drowning
four times in a
in the
row?
crocodile waters.
An alien who's just in here and just speared through my chest. Fuck, that hurts. This is an alien, like from Aliens finally. Just boom, bam, through my chest. Let's go, 985.
But he really want to go for his third year, huh?
Oh my god, Ace right there. Oh, god damn it. Well, here's my last. Hey, Bugleberry, do you need any more luck? Where's Bugleberry? Can I have some more money? You fucking piece of shit. Mr. Green, thank you for your stay at the 2020.
Yep.
When you talking about meat
How'd you do?
grinders, I'm a survivor,
Yep.
Oh,
and I survived from that.
hold on, wait.
Do you want me to talk
What am I
about meat
talking about?
grinder, like actually?
All right, safe plays only. We're gonna make it. I got across the $10,000 threshold. Hey, Mr. Greens, do you remember me?
Actually, let's pull that clip, and we're gonna talk about it.
Poker, your face seems.
Meat Canyon? What the fuck? Famous meat grinder analogy.
I hate them. It's like one little move, and it's like, dad. Even if it's not, I know that it is though. It is.
Meat grinder, meat grinder.
Your health is just too low. He doesn't have any instant kill moves. Okay, if I chop you up in a meat grinder, and the only thing that comes out that's left of you is your eyeball, you're probably dead. You're probably going to, not you. I'm just saying, like, if somebody were to like push you into a meat grinder.
It's true. I was
And, like,
the
one
person.
of your finger bones is still intact. They're not going to pick it up and go, well,
See, yeah, it wasn't that. It wasn't an instant kill move. You still got like this part of your finger left.
no, I'm not going to put you into a meat grinder. I'm not going to put you into a meat
He did
grinder.
put me in a meat grinder,
No, I'm making a reference. You know what I'm saying.
but you were it's too low. Really? Yeah, I gotta move the microphone then.
If there's only fucking teeth left,
Meat grinder.
it's
How about now?
dead. You're dead.
I'm gonna take this to the grave though.
You understand what I'm saying though? I'm
yeah.
not actually saying I'm gonna put somebody in a meat grinder. God damn it.
Hey, dude, like, it's actually not an instant kill move. If I would have put you in a meat grinder. Whoa. I had to use the meat grinder.
I thought it was blocking something.
Sorry, I didn't. I was just talking. I was like, I was just speaking collectively, like just like a thing that happened.
We don't. We just be too loud. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Meat grinder.
I gotta move on. I gotta move on right now. I'm gonna move on right now. So we're gonna continue to play. We're gonna just keep playing. Elden Ring. No meat grinders. Nobody's going in a meat grinder. Like, I beat the boss. It was hard. He was crazy. I got a little tilted in the middle there. But no, there's no meat grinders anymore. We're gonna look at all these pigs. They're actually interesting.
Oh, why is my stream over there? How about we just type Jerma and just watch over? Oh, don't mind that. Generational music and how long? This is a good video, but I think people come here for Jerma reaction and, well, how do I say this? Watch your stream, please. Okay. Is it that low? Is the audio that low? Okay. Is it that low? It's not that low. It's just my normal voice. Your voice still too low. I think you're rage baiting me right now. My voice is fine. If anything, I put like a limiter on this because I would be too loud. Alright, how about I actually had a gain on this. I'm gonna remove the limiter and you can tell me whether I'm too loud, too quiet. Down. Now the limiter is gone. The limiter is gone, guys. I forgot this is a special kind of microphone. I gotta put it like this. Hello, hello. Can you hear me? Fast. Okay, better. Better, really now. Some limiter has been an issue all this time. What should we watch? Gambling. We could just watch along with this this one. And really hate each other. Why don't we watch the classics?
So here it is.
You got any games? I do, yes.
Games version 2.0. One of the things you probably
You want me to play some games? We're watching Jerma right now. You want me to play some games?
I didn't.
The thing is, if I play some game, I can't see chat.
And as we all know, there are only two reasons why you do that.
I don't have two monitors. I usually use phone to, you know.
Desperately don't want the person to know that it was a piece of shit, or you're embarrassed because the gift was too expensive. And I wonder which one this is. You see Pyramid Escape up there. Can't wait for that one. Mini Golf 3D Mania. Something interesting to note about 3D Golf Mini Mania. There's 1,001 Mini Golf Mania levels, which is included in a game. So that's 1,001 different games. They're using a weird semantic literal definition. And oddly enough, that took about 40 minutes to install. Something else that's kind of funny about this before we get started is I did open some of these, and why don't we I'll just show you. This is the same exact thing as the last one. Here's the difference. Take a look at here are all of them.
Should we just watch some
So you
memes, just
see,
watch
those
or
are the
whatever?
last- the last video that I did on the first version.
I become a reaction YouTuber now. The title is gonna grab people in, and they were like, "Oh, why are you watching non-German stuff related? You from Thailand? Yes." I feel like I'm gonna get dogs just by telling you where I came from. Me. Meme compilation. Just react to whatever, I guess. Feminine borrow. Part 1000. What the huh? Offensive mean if you laugh you lose. I'm not really laughing because of the thumbnail. Is that Kai? Is that Kaisen at 10 speed? YouTube logo got TH on it. Oh, really? So they got type shit. Listen here, you. Listen here, you. Is สวัสดีครับ สวัสดีครับ not สวัสดีครับ You gotta emphasize the crap. Sound like club, but no, it's crap. Yeah, Thai is a wonderful language. Actually, there's this one video I want to watch. Thailand is kind of cool. Oh yeah, kind of over, not kind of cool.
Hi, I'm a fat little Asian man, and this is Thailand. Chances are you've been there before, with more than 30 million tourists.
My bad. No, it's just a joke. Don't worry about it.
It feels like a city that will never slow down. Street food carts at 2 a.m., all the classic Bangkok heavy traffic, temples in the middle of the city, and of course,
You really should play game, you know.
crowds.
I think yes, I did. I just did it off stream.
So it really feels like the last place to be going through a demographic issue. But yeah, Thailand is the newest member of the Asian population crisis gang. For decades now, Thailand's fertility rate has been in steady decline, their total population decreasing recently.
This I
It's
know.
just hidden by all the extreme examples out there. In just 20 years, the Thailand we know and love just might be a lot different. On the outside, Thailand is kind of the last country you'd really expect a population crisis to be happening. When you think of a population crisis, you think South Korea, Japan, or urban China. It's a topic that screams more 70-hour work week, hyper-competitive culture, and deep depression. But yeah, it's true. In 2025, Thailand's fertility rate officially hit below 1.0, and it's estimated to be around 0.8.
Thailand is so
right now.
over.
Actually,
Thailand is
rival
so
South
over
Korea,
now.
which is honestly very impressive. Much lower than the 2.
I don't have a PC, by the way. I have like a laptop. I have gaming laptop enough to play games and stuff, but not really streaming.
Having a 0.87 fertility rate basically means every 100 people in a generation will have an average of 43 kids. Those kids will grow up to have 19, and those 19 will have 8. So in just around 80 years, a family tree will go from 100 people to just 8. Even with a negative outlook, there's a population crisis in the making. In a few decades, it seems the busy streets of Thailand may one day be only full of tourists. Not only is Thailand's population in decline after peaking at 66 million, it's also aging. Taking a look at the population pyramid shows that there's half as much 1-year-olds as
Go on
there are
Google and
60-year-olds.
type in
Currently, over 20% of the population is over 60
Sans
years old,
Battle
and
Simulator.
30% will be in 15 years. It won't help that the population decreasing
I'm not
will
gonna
most likely result
type that in
long-term economic
this
recession,
browser.
making it even more difficult for people to survive day to day.
Sans Battle.
But at this point though, I'm sure some of you are asking, why is this video
Sans
about
Fight.
Thailand?
What?
People not wanting
Is it just Undertale?
And there
It
are
is.
so much
Wow.
more extreme cases. Why is Thailand's
Nah,
case
I'm
so
I'm
special?
I'm not.
Well,
I'm
to
not
put
the
it
type that
bluntly,
play.
Thailand isn't rich enough to be going through a population crisis.
No,
Of course, nobody
I
can
actually have
afford
Undertale.
a
I can't even beat like
crisis,
Muffet.
but Thailand can't afford it right now. Even though Thailand's population speedrun isn't as fast like the top rankers, Thailand will be in
It's not
crisis
that
much
bad.
sooner.
It's not
In a
that bad at
society, it's
all.
considered sustainable if 3 to 4 working age people support one elderly person through taxes or direct support. With the Thai population having a 20% age society, it means roughly 3 will be supporting one elderly. 3 people. That must mean the status quo must be manageable, right? Nope, the system is already cracking beneath the pressure. As of 2026, Thailand's household debt has climbed to
Why is
86.7%
Joker?
of debt to GDP ratio, the third highest in Asia. That's a lot of debt, but it isn't the amount that's the problem, it's what kind of debt it is. Unlike Hong Kong or South Korea, where debt is mostly mortgages or business loans, Thailand's household debt is mostly personal consumption loans. It's not debt that generates future wealth, it's debt for surviving, like buying groceries or paying the
Damn, this
bills.
is so
It
true.
doesn't
I
help that
am in debt
95%
because
of
I have
Thai
to buy like a
households are in
fish,
debt for multiple
and I have to take like a
generations.
loan out.
Those 3 people supporting
I
that
also
one
have to
elderly
take some
person,
money out
their
so we
backs
can
are
actually
already
eat
about to
something.
break. Imagine what it'll be like 15 years later when it's 2 people for one elderly. It will simply be too much of a burden for the already strained
Kapow.
population, something
Crack.
that they aren't ready for at all. If you take a
What
look at
does
Japan,
the
list of
Menhera
their
tag
population
mean?
is already at roughly
Menhera mean
200
mental health in
million,
Japanese.
but they've had 30 years to deal and prepare for
It's
this
not
issue.
exactly
2000,
used in
everyone
the
over
stream
40
or
has been
video.
paying into a mandatory long-term
It
insurance
was just like some
to
leftover
socialize the
from
cost
the
of
early
supporting
days
the elderly.
because I want to be like
It
a
funds
mental
Japan's
health
massive
Menhera
eldercare industry,
VTuber.
used
But then I
to support
realized that's
massage
a bit
robots and
touchy subject.
exoskeletons.
That's like
There's also a
sensitive,
large push
so
by
I
the
I
government for
changed it
senior citizens to rejoin the
like on
workforce.
stream. But
Not
I still
only
keep the
will
tag for
half
some
of
reason.
citizens
I
work
still
till
keep the
70,
tag.
Japan is considering raising the retirement age. Not because people want to, but because finances and pensions are getting tighter. It's a countrywide grind with a painfully sluggish economy, but it's still holding out. All this is basically possible because Japan's rich. Japan's massive economy, deep capital reserves, with corporations that generate revenue, all make these reforms and progress.
Arasaka.
And if you take a look at the speedrunner leaderboard, all of them are also pretty rich like Japan. Thailand though just doesn't have the money to buy more time and preparation. At an average monthly income of $450, taxing workers enough to build a meaningful eldercare fund would leave people unable to function. The math just doesn't work at this income level. It only works once you're rich. The crisis is almost here, but Thailand has to face it on a fraction of Japan.
Wow.
There's also difference in industries too. South Korea
Really
and
the
Taiwan are
girlfriend.
global tech superpowers, and Singapore is the financial and wealth management center of Asia. These industries generate massive wealth per employee and have the capital to aggressively invest in automation and AI. Even in a demographic freefall, these countries are scrambling to build a high-tech safety net, something that you just can't build without money. So what's going on here? How did Thailand become like this? Well, it's all because of something called the middle income trap. To understand what that even is, we have to look at the go-to guide on developing a country. Usually, most countries start off with agriculture with a large surplus of people. Use that cheap labor to build basic stuff, t-shirts, shoes, and weird toys. Then use the revenue to
Is that
educate your
Knuckle?
workforce, build cities with infrastructure, and attract high-tech foreign investment. At some point, you'll level up enough to start transitioning from basic manufacturing to doing highly profitable stuff like research, engineering, and tech. It's what Japan, Taiwan, and South Korea all did, and what Thailand was aiming for as well. It's just that they've been trapped in the middle part, relying on legacy manufacturing, tourism, and agriculture for almost 30 years now, not being able to move on. Thailand started off like most Asian countries, exporting rice. But they had a massive advantage. They were the only ones not going through some kind of chaotic crisis in the region. Plus, they were also the only non-communist country in the region when the US was afraid of the domino effect, leading to some nice military and financial investments. Thailand strategized on those advantages. The country rebranded itself as a retreat for over thousands of US soldiers during the Vietnam War to use their combat pay. The fundamentals of Thailand's tourism, relaxing massages, good food, and nightlife districts were made to cater to those US forces. But it was a system that worked because even after the soldiers left, more tourists came. Tourism is a good steady source of income, but it's also really good at attracting foreign investment. To an investor, Thailand being the friendly land of smiles is a lot better than, well, literally anywhere else in the region during the time. Infrastructure needed for tourism, good airports, reliable electricity, high-end hotels,
Are you using
also
AS as
what
your
foreign
browser?
investors look for before investing in a country.
No.
And that is what happened.
The reason why I'm using
Japan
Microsoft
was in a
Edge
bit
is
of a
that so I can
crisis.
capture
The
it and
Japanese yen has skyrocketed,
react to stuff
making
because
local manufacturing super expensive. Corporations scrambled to find a new and cheap place to build all their stuff. The Thai government basically rolled out the red carpet,
I use
introducing
Opera
tax breaks
GX
and
as a
investment
main
loans,
browser,
attracting
and
all
that
that
is for
sweet
gooning
Japanese
material.
Just like that,
What
Thailand
is for
became the
gooning
undisputed
like
queen of
session?
Southeast Asia. They
Nah,
successfully
I'm just
went
kidding.
from civil rights
Opera
to
GX
becoming
is
a
my main
center of
one, but
manufacturing, making electronic
you
and
know, it got
automobile
like
parts
some
instead of
bookmark
plastic
there,
toys.
so I don't want to show
Their
that.
economy was growing at a blistering 8 to 10% a year, and everything seemed like it was right on track. But it wasn't. Using its newfound investments, the Thai government poured billions into developing deep sea ports, massive industrial parks, and chemical plants. They just forgot to train people to work in them. The education system stayed mostly the same.
Yeah, that's
catering
so
to
true.
Agriculture, tourism, and manufacturing instead of leveling up for research and development. The money that was supposed
Okay, I'm gonna pause here for a moment. I gotta talk about the education system from Thailand. Whether it's like, you know, like an informal school or like a prestige school. The book that they teach people is like 10 years old. Like what? Huh? What do you mean the book is 10 years old and like you expect the children to like learn about it? People like me, I have to adapt with time and things. Like what I want to do, what I want to, you know, make to generate income. I eventually do. But for a lot of people, there's not much. Like if you want a job, you need to have like good friends so you can get like a job recommendation. So yeah, the country is kind of cooked. The country is kind of over. So they still got Pluto as a planet or something on those books. I wouldn't be surprised. I didn't pay much attention to science class anyway, so I don't know. Maybe that's the truth. I almost open over just EX. Goddamn.
to be used for R&D was instead being lent out to build luxury condos and golf courses. Everything seemed okay because Thailand was rich with foreign cash, so the banks kept lending and lending to real estate, essentially pumping into a massive bubble. That same bubble, however, would pop into the 1997 Asian financial crisis, when hedge funds realized that the Thai baht was overvalued and attacked it, causing the currency to collapse. To survive the economy breaking overnight, Thailand had to call in the IMF for a $17 billion bailout. No one gives you $17 billion without thousands of brutal strings attached, and Thailand was about to experience its new biggest trauma. Initially, the financial sector was wiped out, with 56 out of 58 major finance companies liquidated permanently, meaning all the finance bros were left without a job. With the banks out of money, factories could no longer get short-term loans to buy raw materials to make products. Malls, restaurants, and small businesses closed as nobody had any money to buy anything. All the workers who were fired from the economy collapsing, many were mostly migrants from poor rural communities. And when jobs vanished overnight, over 1 million people had to reverse migrate back home. The underdeveloped farms in poor regions simply couldn't handle all those people coming in all at once, straining these communities immensely. The scars of the crisis was deep. When formal jobs vanish overnight, millions have to step into the unregulated informal economy like part-time gigs, street vending, and of course, prostitution. It also meant commercial banks
Oh, we don't talk about the last one.
people had to turn to
We do
loan
not
sharks
talk
charging
about
high
the last
interest
one, trust
just
me.
to keep their families from starving. Remember all that high household debt? Well, it mostly originates from this period. Yeah, it was a massive disaster, But what
It's not
really
just
prevented Thailand from
1997,
recovering
it's also
was
the
you see, the
2008 and
Thai economy was
2009
essentially
crisis.
controlled by the
So
old
that like
guard,
doubles.
this tight-knit alliance between the military and some old money billionaires.
I know that because I got
Together, they
affected by
made
it.
this huge
I
monopoly
lost a
on
house because
everything.
of that.
Politics, beer, retail, telecom, and agriculture. They didn't really need to innovate and were of course more interested in just keeping their power. It's why they didn't invest in the education program.
Yeah,
They
that is
just wanted
true.
money the easy way, through monopolies and real estate. And they wanted no new risks. It's why Thailand's economic development was extremely unequal, focused mostly on Bangkok and its elites.
Yeah,
The
that is
financial
true.
crisis, however, was a massive failure for the old guard, with all the mess creating a giant power vacuum. That vacuum was filled in by this guy, Thaksin Shinawat, the beginning of Thailand's
Thaksin
massive
Shinawatra.
political struggle. He catered towards the working class that had never actually benefited from the economic boom, promising universal healthcare and debt relief. His story as a middle-class police officer made telecom billionaire was a hopeful image during the financial crisis, which the rural and working class voters loved him for, handing him a historic landslide victory. Thaksin was set to build a political machine that didn't need the old guard at all, and they were not happy about it. The old guard was desperate for any excuse to take him down, and Thaksin handed it to them on a silver platter. He sold his billion-dollar company off, but paid zero taxes due to some loopholes. The people took to the streets to protest, which the military seized the opportunity to shoo him out, claiming to protect the country from corruption. The thing was, the rural working class was absolutely enraged that he was kicked out, which began this new whack-a-mole period, where Thaksin proxies would get elected, then the military would just kick them out on repeat over and over. Yeah, it was a mess after mess of coups and constitutional rewrites. This mess was ultimately why Thailand became stuck. Foreign investors hate uncertainty. There's no point investing in a 10-year-long project with power grids and water supplies if the rules change every year.
Is there a
The
lecturer
streets are
from
constantly being
Spider-Man?
flooded with protests. All this political instability basically meant that Thailand lost all the waves of high-tech foreign investment during the 2000s and the 2010s. Instead, all that money went to Vietnam, Malaysia, and Indonesia, which started to recover from their own affairs and offer political stability and an upskilling workforce. But why is all this so important to not having kids? Well, let's take a look at the hypothetical middle-class life in Thailand. Meet Nung. She's 26, grew up in Chiang Mai, and worked hard enough to land a decent job at a mid-sized company in Bangkok. On paper, she's made it, but her salary mostly goes to rent in a city that's gotten more expensive. And every month she sends money back home because her parents are still working off debt they took on back in the late 90s, and that $20 state pension isn't helping much. In this situation, even if you did want kids, wanting them feels almost irresponsible given everything. So most people just don't. Nong isn't just a statistic, she's why the numbers looks the way it does. While all the billionaires, the military, and the courts were scrambling over the wheel, the passengers in the back, aka the people of Thailand, were getting completely crushed. The global standard of stagnant wages but higher cost of living is here of course, but being middle
That's
income
so
trapped
true.
means there's not enough formal middle class office jobs
Like if
being
you work in
created.
Thailand and
A
you
staggering
pay in
55%
baht,
of the population is still
you're
in
not
the
gonna,
informal economy
you're not
with
gonna
zero
survive it.
safety net, no pensions, and no credit. No wonder why so many Thai households are still in debt, especially the elderly.
The reason why I
Imagine you're
made this
working in
fight is
Thailand
because I
and
earn
you're
in
in debt to
dollars.
survive with all the inflation going
Me,
on.
me and my
and you
little
also
brother
need
is
to take care of
earning
your
in
parents with
dollars,
their
and then
debt,
we spend in Thai
especially
baht.
if you don't want to see them hauling heavy carts in the Thailand summer heat. Most people definitely can't afford the thought of having kids, especially now that they're destined to live the same lives as their parents. And even if you somehow manage to get a degree in like software engineering, you'll probably end up working abroad or in hotel managing. It's not like the people of Thailand didn't even try.
Oh, that's so fucking
They've been
true because
protesting
my
for
friend
years, the
learned
peak being in
like in
2021,
IT.
when the
He
youth
learned how to
rose in
code, but no
massive
one want
numbers
him in
to
in the
protest
country.
against their stolen
If
future.
he moved to
They
Bangkok,
rallied
then
against the new party
the
that promised
the
actual
the
change.
wage is not
Get
enough for
rid
the
of the
rent.
monopolies, reform the education system, and push the military out of politics. And just like that, the Future Forward Party seemed like it would be the new hope that Thailand needed. It's just that one of the many military constitution rewrites barred the party from taking office, and later the party was just dissolved entirely. The message was loud and clear: even if you follow the rules, you won't get to decide anything. And here's the thing about having your hopes systematically dismantled. It makes people angry and calculating. When people see a party win fair and square, then get dissolved for complete BS, not once but twice by the way, the lesson isn't try harder next time, the lesson is to just stop playing. Having children is a bet that the future will be better than the present. But when the world tells you your child will live the same broken and corrupt economy that wasn't built for them, what's the point? The population collapse and the political chaos aren't two separate stories. They're the same story about not being able to make the decisions for your own future. Meanwhile, the government that did take power was kinda screwed. They knew Thailand needed deep structural changes, but that was never going to happen. All they could do was hand out stimulus checks, which is like slapping a band-aid on a severe head trauma. Recently, they're reattempting
Is
their
a stimulus
70s
check?
economic miracle, trying to seize the Chinese
I
foreign
didn't know
investment.
Thailand have
The plan
stimulus
is to
check.
make Thailand the electric vehicle center of the world, rolling out the red carpet for the Chinese EV companies like BYD to build factories in Thailand.
Oh yeah,
Same
about
as
this,
40
yeah.
years ago with the same 40-year-old mistakes too. They're trying to play a 20th century strategy to solve a 21st century crisis. You can build all the EV mega factories you want. A factory is not going to be of much use if there is no one left to work inside it. The middle income trap isn't the only cause of Thailand's problems, but the unchanging corruption, criminal organizations, and deep inequalities are all linked to it. The country itself refuses to change despite the people's wants and needs, shown by the low voter turnout of this year's elections. Thailand's demographic problem may be part of the global trend of not having kids, but it's also a bill that's coming due, and the people who will pay it aren't the ones who ran up the tab. It won't be the old guard billionaires whose monopolies fuel the entire system. It won't be the military generals who rewrote constitutions every time the wrong person won. It won't be the courts that dissolve political parties because it threatened the wrong interests. It'll be the millions of Thai people trying to live their everyday lives, already stretched thin supporting aging parents, already priced out of the future they were promised. They didn't create this trap, they were born into it. The global trend of people not wanting kids is real, but to just call Thailand a trend is kind of a gross oversimplification for the millions living with the reality they didn't create. Thanks for watching, by the way.
Damn.
If you want more videos like this, you know where to
I
find
didn't expect to get like
If you've enjoyed this video,
get punched in the
subscribe.
face because I
I
have
make
to
these videos
learn
by
about the
myself,
truth like
and
that.
I don't use AI, which you can probably tell from how my video looks and sounds different from AI channels. So it would be a big help if you subscribe. Thank you so
Did I
much for watching.
subscribe to this
Here's
channel?
some other content that you may like.
What's the content? There's nothing here. 3 weeks ago, I give a like, subscribe. Is that Dio? Oh, that is Dio. Chan looking cute and breathable. Yeah, it was an interesting watch. Hello there, Dio. I was just stop streaming actually because I'm hungry as hell. I'm so hungry. This is a spy. What? Thailand going extinct and they don't care. Okay, let's watch this.
South Korea's fertility crisis has been on every news channel for 5 years. Japan's has been a documentary topic since the 90s. Thailand quietly dropped to 0.78 children per woman, lower than both of them, and the global response was roughly the same as Thailand's own response, nothing. Just 72 million people collectively deciding that dogs are easier. Retirement doesn't exist anyway, and whatever happens next is someone else's problem.
I missed the part where that's my problem.
Except there won't be someone else. That's the whole point. In 2019, Thailand gained 100,000 people, 600,000 births, 500,000 deaths. Normal country stuff. The kind of demographic report that makes an economist nod once and close the tab. In 2025, Thailand lost 143,000 people, 416,000 births against 560,000 deaths. And the line isn't flattening, it's steepening. China province, which has over 300,000 residents, is now recording about 60 births per month.
China?
If you are wondering what 60 births a month means for a province that size, it means the maternity ward has more staff than patients. and the math stops being economics and starts being accounting.
Fate this is
Now,
in
the actual
Thailand.
number depends on who you ask.
Wow.
The Thai government's official figure is 1.0. The World Bank, using older data, says something closer to 1.2. And if you're wondering which one is right, you've identified the least important part of this story. When the national debate is whether your country is the first, second, or third fastest at going extinct, the decimal points doesn't matter. Honestly, you're arguing about the seating arrangement on a bus that already drove off a cliff. South Korea has been the poster child of demographic doom for a full decade, with documentaries and panel discussions and Netflix probably greenlighting a K-drama about it. Thailand stole the crown while being 6 times poorer and somehow caring 6 times less. Korea's extinction gets a media tour. Thailand's barely gets a tweet. The Thai internet responded with the urgency of someone being told their gym membership auto-renewed. By the way, did you know the best way to save your country's numbers is to have everyone to subscribe to Rice Degree? I'm just saying.
The
Thai man
Thais will.
job the run rao. Let it end with our generation, if I pronounce it correctly. This phrase started in 2020. Thailand's pro-democracy.
Wait, how did he pronounce that again?
Our High man job the run rao.
That's not even close. That's not even close. It's ให้มันจบที่รุ่นเรา That's how you pronounce it. I don't blame them though.
Our generation, if I pronounce it correctly. This phrase started in 2020. Thailand's pro-democracy youth movement, the Free Youth Protesters, used it at rallies against military rule. The message was blunt: stop passing coups, corruption, and constitutional rewrites to the next generation. Thousands of students at Democracy Monument, fists up, chanting it like a war cry. 4 years later, the same phrase shows up under every fertility rate post, except now, it's a shrug. The political rage fermented into something quieter, and honestly more permanent. Young Thais stopped yelling at the government to fix things and started just opting out of the future entirely. The hashtag went from burn it down to let it burn out on its own. I'll be in Fukuoka. Every other declining Asian country has branded its own version of this. Korea has the 4B movement: no dating, no sex, no marriage, no children. China has Tangping, lying flat, an economic protest. You refuse to participate in the 996 grind. Japan has herbivore men, Soshokuke, who have simply lost interest in pursuing women or ambition, withdrawing so quietly that researchers needed a new word for it. Thailand's version is none of these. Just a guy scrolling past a news article about national population collapse, typing 5 words and a smiley face, and opening a new tab to check flights to Osaka. If Korea's 4B is a protest, and China's lying flat is a strike, Thailand's Hey Man Job the Run Rao is just a vibe. A nationwide collective
His
shrug dressed in a
pronunciation
Hawaiian
is
shirt.
horrendous.
And that might be the most dangerous version, because you can negotiate with anger. You can throw money at economic despair. You cannot negotiate with a population that has genuinely, sincerely, peacefully decided it doesn't care. The land of smiles is smiling its way to the exit, and there isn't even a door to block. From a country with expensive healthcare, what I'm about to tell you will sound insane for 2 different reasons. 1. Private health insurance in Thailand can refuse to cover a pregnant woman, not just pregnancy-related costs, anything. You're pregnant and you get a sinus infection, your insurer can look at you, look at your nose, look at your belly, and decide that your nasal cavity is somehow your uterus's problem. That is real. That is a policy that exists in the 3rd largest economy in Southeast Asia. 2. In practice, a gold card visit means spending half your day in a waiting room that smells like floor cleaner and resignation.
Thai survive because Softboy can get pregnant.
Healthcare and are also technically losing the will to use
Why
it.
you have
So
to say
private
that?
insurance is fast, but won't touch you if you're pregnant. Public insurance covers
I mean, just
everything,
start with
but
the
extracts your
breathable, so I
soul
guess
through
it
the
makes
medium of
sense.
fluorescent lighting and 4-hour waits. And somewhere in the gap between those 2 sentences, a generation of women did the math and decided a Pomeranian was less hassle. But the healthcare thing is only the symptom. The cause is that every single part of Thailand's support structure was designed by a committee that assumed some other committee would handle the hard parts. The government pension for elderly Thais starts at 600 baht a month. When you turn $17 a month, in a country where, depending on which report you trust, the top 1% holds somewhere between 1/3 and 2/3 of national wealth, making it one of the most unequal countries on earth by any measure. For context, in the US, not exactly a beacon of equality, the top 1% holds about 31. Drive through Bangkok and you'll see it laid out in real time. A Lamborghini waiting at a red light next to a Honda, Click carrying 4 school children, a grandmother, and at least 1 bag of groceries that's technically a safety violation. Pregnant women weren't the ones the system forgot. It forgot everyone who isn't already rich. Pregnancy was just the part that showed up in the data first. Thailand's reproduction crisis has a class structure, and it looks like a barbell. I'll show you what each part looks like.
Parenting reality.
On one side, teenagers, girls between 14 and 21 having children they didn't plan, raised by grandparents, aunts, older siblings, anyone in the family with a free pair of hands and a tolerance for sleep deprivation. Birth control
Boy,
wasn't
how
the decision
brutal.
that got skipped. It was the decision that never
No,
entered.
not every
Because the
fanboy.
basic awareness that
Not
these things
every
exist
fanboy,
and you should
dear.
probably use them simply wasn't there. On the other side, the educated. Tech workers pulling 90,000 baht a month, who ran the numbers on raising a child in Bangkok and concluded that a round-trip ticket to Japan was a better investment. Their apartment is
Yeah, so
30
true.
square meters. Their Instagram is full of restaurants. Their one non-negotiable companion is a small dog with a wardrobe that costs more than the government pension their parents are living on. And somewhere in the vast, silent middle, people who could afford one kid but would have to give up everything else. These are the people who look at the barbell and choose neither side. If you've seen this pattern before, you have. This is happening in every developed country. The difference is that most developed countries got
slow.
rich first. They built pensions and childcare
Yeah, we'll
systems
sum
and
up this
parental
video.
leave before the birth rate fell off a cliff. Thailand is watching the same
You
cliff
definitely
at the
are.
same speed, with a government pension of 17.
Oh, you want to try out that theory then?
I'd like to pretend this is a uniquely Thai phenomenon. It isn't. I know people who did exactly this math in exactly this way. You probably do too. The only thing Thai about it is that they're more honest about the conclusion.
So the end?
In 1970, Thailand and the Philippines had roughly the same population, around 36-37 million each. But then their paths split. Thailand launched an aggressive family planning campaign. Condoms were distributed by the millions. Contraception became accessible. Economists called it a masterclass in development policy. The birth rate dropped, the economy grew, and Thailand became the poster child for how smart population management leads to prosperity. The Philippines, deeply Catholic, did none of this. The birth rate stayed high. The population ballooned. Fast forward 50 years. Thailand has 72 million people and a shrinking economy that's grinding to a halt. The Philippines has 117 million people and a GDP growth rate that's about to overtake Thailand's. The country that planned it is dying. The country that didn't is thriving. This does make me think about another country with a similar
You
approach.
could
Let me know in the
freak out then.
comments which country I'm talking about.
Freak
Now,
out.
this is not a clean morality tale. The Philippines has its own crisis brewing. Birth rate just dropped to 1.7. A record low, and Filipinos on social media are starting to panic with the same energy Thais displayed 3 years ago. But the irony stands. Thailand's greatest economic achievement, the thing the World Bank literally praised them for, is now the thing that's burying them. It's the kind of twist that if you wrote it into a screenplay, the producer would say too on the nose. Almost every province in Thailand is experiencing catastrophic birth rate decline, except the conservative Muslim ones in the deep south. The provinces most associated with separatist insurgency and security checkpoints are the only ones where birth rates are holding steady. Yala has even recorded a fertility rate above replacement, while the national
Yala.
average is collapsing toward 1. The same pattern repeats everywhere. In the United States, evangelical and Amish communities have fertility rates that would have been normal in the 1950s, while the national average craters. Across Europe, the communities with the highest birth rates are, almost without exception, the most religious and the most conservative. Biology does not care about your ideology. The cultures that still consider children a religious duty are the ones still having them. The cultures that gave individuals the choice,
that's so
which is
true.
by most measures the correct and humane thing to do, are watching those individuals choose Netflix, a small dog, and a flight to somewhere with better coffee. But is there any hope left? The World Health Organization projects that Southeast Asia's population aged 60 and above will jump from 12.2% in 2024 to 22.9% by 2050. Thailand's will hit 30% by 2040. Japan did this and survived, is the obvious response. And it's also missing the part that matters. Japan got rich first. Japan built Toyota and Sony and an industrial base that could afford to put robots in nursing homes and still have money left over for the pension system. Korea got rich first. Korea built Samsung and Hyundai and a tech economy that generates enough tax revenue to at least pretend a social safety net exists. Thailand is getting old before it gets rich. There is no Thai Toyota. There is no Thai Samsung. The pension is $17. The plan is, as far as anyone can tell, hope. The only difference between Thailand and everywhere else is that Thailand isn't pretending it's fixable. They already wrote the hashtag 5 words with no exclamation point. With that mindset, they will just let it end with their generation.
I missed the part where that's my problem.
That is so sad. That is so sad. I mean, I'm Thai, so I know all about this, but I didn't know it was that bad. Usually people focus on like Bangkok or like the autonomous zone, like Pattaya, but they don't really talk about the other region, which is non-supported. That like the local government is corrupted and all that. It's not easy being Thai. Not easy at all. Gen Z baby bus. Let's brag about what a time to try to be childless. Or the declining birth rate is not a Gen Z business. Yeah, just don't have kids. It's not that hard. Just don't have kids. What do you have kids for? You can barely afford yourself. And I say for the, why is my eye like that? Why is my eye looking up? What's wrong with my eye? Oh. Oh. That's why. You like my new look? Is the toggle? Oh. Hey there. Do you want some company tonight? Because I'll be in your bedroom, I'll be in your closet, I'll be in your walls. I'll be listening to you every day. That's creepy as hell. Why am I doing that? Do people want that? It's really good. It's pretty good, really. Man needs to smoke. Hey, yo. Yeah, if only I had like an iPhone. So I can have like actual facial tracking with the USB. So it feed directly to the laptop, to the, you know. I can't speak. Don't worry, I'm gonna make bank after this. Maybe. I want to watch more stuff, but my battery is pretty low right now, and I could just charge it, but I don't want to kill the battery, so yeah. I'll be going on. No, not going on. I'll be going for now. Expect more covers of Braidbox tomorrow because, well, I love Braidbox. Yes, here's my cover of the Braidbox. Good night, enjoy your food. Oh, don't worry, I'll enjoy it. Thank you, Dio. Late last night, or was it morning? Outside the rain was pouring. I stumbled out, I hit the ground. It's a hell of a scene, but there's no story. Design always glory to set you up and knock you down. Just a reflection on my bitterness. Why plant the seed and not do the rest? Just a distraction from the meaningless. I'd rather bleed than settle for less. Was told at the time to just keep going. You fly but don't stop rolling. Reach for the moon and hit the ground. Is this the chip upon my shoulder, as heavy as a boulder, when all the world owes you the crown? Just a reflection on my emptiness. You don't succeed by chasing success. No reputation is worth all this mess. I'd rather bleed than settle for less. Just a reflection on my happiness. Only compete with yourself at your best. A separation from the self I possess. Just let it be and settle for less.